My condo was suddenly foreclosed, and we were just given a notice that it was up for bidding in 4 days. I was devastated. My condo is God's testament to me of how good He is and how nothing is impossible for Him. Because that condo came to me in miraculous ways, which is a story for another day. Everyone in my family said we should have to plan for how to get our things from there. 'Cause my condo is as good as gone. I went to God in shock and anguish, crying out to Him in prayer. But by then, I have been listening to Kingdom Teachings with Gary Kasim Ministries by Pastor Gary, who taught me that I am a child of God, and so I can ask for revelation from Him for whatever I'm concerned in life, that I reign in Christ over whatever circumstance I face, and I rule as royalty, co-heir with Him by decreeing and speaking His words, reclaiming territories, what is rightfully mine, for the glory of God, as we rest on His promises and grace. This is the 5 R's of growing rich infinitely that I have personally embodied from His teachings, and I have lived this since I heard and learned Pastor Gary's teachings about operating in God's kingdom in 2022. I even wrote a book about this, Give Thanks and Grow Rich, where I talk about us being already rich as children and heirs of God because of the grace of Jesus Christ. So we can already give thanks, but still grow rich infinitely with His 5 R's. So when faced with this sudden foreclosure, my first recourse was to go to God and get His revelation, His point of view, and His will regarding this situation that I can rule and decree with, even when I was seized with mortal anguish, like Queen Esther in the first reading today. God gave me Job 22 verse 28 as His answer. Job 22:28 from the Amplified Bible. You will also decide and decree a thing, and it will be established for you, and the light of God's favor will shine upon your ways.